Now it's time to come and check it out. My son probably had like 7 to 9 points. Like,
don't close your eyes to get away. Just make my mind and I'll arrange it. Beautiful girl, you stainless. You'll be fine. I'll be painless.
Hello. Somebody's trying to take me out. Somebody's trying to take me out of the game. In more ways than one, in more ways than I can count on both of my hands. Somebody's praying on my downfall. But you know what? My tribe prays harder. I've been sick again. I was sick last month in the beginning of the month. And then I got sick in the beginning of the month, the next month, which was in the beginning of February. For, do you want to know how long? Like, I don't know what it is with my immune system, but I had a cold, right? It was, I didn't think it was anything more than just a cold, because I didn't have body aches. I didn't have like shortness of breath, and I'm just getting over it. So, you know, 7 days tops for a cold. 7 days tops. It took me over 14 days to feel better, and I'm still not even 100% right now. I was like, I'm not gonna come back on here sick. I cannot come back on. I cannot leave y'all sick and come back sick. Like, no, I'm not doing that. And that's not me at my best self. Even when you go to work, sometimes you gotta go to work when you're sick still, even if you got sick days. Some tea with some honey and lemon. If y'all hear a man's voice in the background, forgive me, please. It's the man that I live with. And I got him sick too. And you can see here, I've been blowing my nose so much that I'm getting dark spots. So now that has to lighten up. I got him a robe. Let me show them your robe. I wanted to get him a robe. We're gonna get a robe too, because I want another one. But this one got a hood. Sorry. It's UGG. Oh, you got no clothes. It's an UGG robe, and it's mad plush and fuzzy. Hi, by the way, my name is Shanice. Thank you for clicking on my video. Sorry that... I'm not sorry. This is just my life at this point in time. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Put these dishes away before I leave out of here. That's what I wanted to do. Like I was saying, then on top of that happening, right? My boyfriend and I went, we went to the city to go pick up, he got some sneakers, some Fragment Jordans, I don't know. Then we just did a little shopping, looking for stuff that we wanted in the city. Come home, I have to pee, so I'm rushing to go use the bathroom. I'm pulling down my pants and my nail breaks. This is the whole top of the nail. It took my skin with it and everything. Do you know how pissed off I was? You can't even begin to imagine, unless you are a female and this has happened to you, how pissed off it took my skin. Do you know how long it's gonna take for my skin to not be tender to the touch?
damn.
That further pissed me off. Yeah, I was done. I was done with life at that point. I got in the bed and I said, fuck everything. I'm like, I got bum ass bitch. I got my nails done just last week. Do you know how much these were for it to break today? Oh my God, like what the I found a new gym. Let me tell you the process with the gym. I'm about to be like blabbermouth right now. So I used to have a gym named Retro Fitness. I've had that gym ever since I had my own membership. Ever since I was able to afford my own membership. I didn't want Planet Fitness. I wanted Retro Fitness, right? Those are just the two commercial gyms that were, you know, frequent in the neighborhood, in the area that I am in, that I was in. So I was with Retro for years. Then I moved out here. So there's not a Retro here. There is Blink and Planet Fitness. I didn't want Planet Fitness. Why didn't I want Planet Fitness? I just didn't. No really particular reason. Not that it was more ghetto than Retro, because I just think they're equally ghetto. So yeah, it was just Blink or Planet. So I was like, let me try Blink. You know, Blink should be a less, I don't want to sound like I'm not for the community, but a less Afro-American community in there. I just thought Blink would be like that. It's not in Harlem. It ain't. It's packed to the brim. Blink is packed to the motherfucking brim, and I don't like that. It's packed with hood niggas, white people, Spanish people. It's just too many. It's just too much all the time. No matter what time of the day you go, too much. So I'm like, you know, I don't like this. I don't like this because I am a statuous person. I'm a big girl, so I draw a lot of attention, and it was just too much at Blink. So I wanted to go to a more calm, less commercial gym. So that's what I was in the process of looking for. The thing with that is the calmer you go, the expensive it is. I found a gym that is in the mid-range between 20 and $1 billion. With me canceling my membership, I was like, I don't want a purple and black or purple and gray gym. I don't want a red and yellow background, like, because I do want to start getting into like fit kind of short form content. I do want to start like going into that lane, but I'm not a fitness content creator, but I do like the way that my body looks when I work out. So I was like, later on down the line, I'm gonna get into that, and I wanted to have an aesthetically pleasing gym, and I found one for a reasonable price, and I'm so happy about that. You wouldn't even believe that the gym that I am in now, it used to be a retro, and they tore that shit down because it was so ghetto. It ain't retro prices though. It ain't retro price, and I can understand that because it makes sense. It has more things. It's really nice. So we're gonna go there. Hopefully they're open. I should call. Let me call ahead. Let's see. Not 2 rings. Lord have mercy. Not 3. If I go there and they close, I'm gonna be so upset.
Oh, please leave a message.
Okay. Now you busy?
She's my digital girl. Who's that peeking in my window? You should let some more skin show. And if one of these websites get the info, we could work it out, no Nintendo. I just hit alt, tab, switching in between 2 convos. I should just call cabs and bring them both here to the condo. Girl. She's my digital girl. She's my digital girl. Yeah, normally it ain't a question. We would cross paths like an intersection, but she is too far away for affection. So I pray that she's my digital girl. You got me open, girl, why lie? We ain't even trying to settle, so why try? Any night with a kiss and a bye-bye. No strings attached, your love is so Wi-Fi. The way you bring your light into this room, I love it, girl. The way your legs light up when the rhythm shows. Oh, I love it, girl. The way your lips look after you apply the gloss. My digital girl, I love you, girl. You look right in the screen and take it.
I wouldn't recommend that anybody go outside. I wouldn't recommend for anybody to go outside in that snow. Let me show y'all. Let me just show y'all a car. Look at the car. Look how the snow starts there in the middle, built up to that. Imagine this being the ground. This is up to my knees. That's crazy. I was debating between taking a shower first and then eating breakfast. I'm going to eat first and then take a shower and then like settle in. I want to make some oatmeal. I found this. I didn't find it. I got this from Miss Jemima. She made this oatmeal and I was like, oh yeah. What she did was add peanut butter to her oatmeal and cinnamon and nutmeg on a banana and sear the banana and add it to the oatmeal too. So I'm about to do that with you guys. It tastes so good. Then after that, I started adding yogurt to, I started adding peanut butter to my yogurt. So let me bring you on closer. Closer than close. I'm sorry for this janky ass angle, but this is what we're working with for now. Because this is the first, well, it's not the first time we're making something on screen. But I don't usually make things on screen, and I'm like a little bit self-conscious. I'm a little bit self-conscious. I said subconscious. Is that a one too? I don't know. Can we say self-conscious or is no, my subconscious is self-conscious. Okay, so I don't really measure how much milk or oatmeal I put in. I just eyeball it. I like my oatmeal not soupy, not watery, but I don't like for it to be too thick and stick. I like loose. I like it loose. You know? Like how you niggas like loose pussy. These are the oats that I use from Trader Joe's. And some people, I guess, bring the milk to a boil and then add the stuff in. Most people I see put their shit in a microwave, which I think defeats the whole purpose, bitch. Like, what are you doing? Why are you putting that in the microwave? You're trying to be healthy, but you're not even making it in a healthy way. You know what I'm saying? I do not even measure my oats. I just use this thing to scoop it out, really. I could have just like did like that, but I wanted to be fancy, so. I don't add the brown sugar until until the oats have fluffed out. Cause I just don't know how to, I mean, you probably could, I don't know. But sugar hardens, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't want the sugar to harden at the bottom. It's not like there's butter in this pan. I don't even know if this is a non-stick situation. It's giving stainless steel to me. I don't know. But we're going to let this boil. It's healthy for you, but like, you can't even see shit. It's fluffed out. Oh, Kerrygold. Who wants to deal with that? Not me. My camera angles set up. I do 2 halves. I do not eat the tip. I cut it down the middle. Cut it open. Then you have your 2 halves. I put face down in the butter, cinnamon sugars, and some cinnamon powder. Turn it over. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Turn it over. It's like caramelized. A little more cinnamon sugar on the other side. Let me take my bacon out before it burns. I know a lot of people don't cook their bacon in the oven, but I do because I like mine crispy. This is like the perfect brown. And then, you know, you sop it up in the paper towel to get the oil off of it. But this is the perfect piece of bacon right here. 1.5 scoops of instant coffee. If I can get it out. Okay. Peanut butter right there. I like peanut butter, so I give it a little extra. I'm just gonna show it to y'all. I'm gonna eat it off this paper towel too. Do you see this? Yeah. And that's my breakfast. You see how perfect? Let me show you this crisp. Did you hear it? It's like the perfect meaty crisp.
I need to harass me for 1500, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you keep saying I fired him.
Hot, hot, hot. Really, really good. Yeah. And then my coffee with it. Okay, so oats because right, we did upper body today and recovery matters. This helps. I saw somebody say that oatmeal was peasant food. This is really good peasant food though. I guess the way you dress it up. I wish I could put you in my mouth so you can taste it, so you can see how it tastes, if that was ever a thing. Okay. I'm gonna finish eating it. I'm not gonna be y'all. You want to I know I just made oatmeal with y'all. It's a whole bunch of time later. We're gonna make tuna fish. I don't feel like cooking anything. I'm eating that to show y'all. We just had a whole big thing of tuna from yesterday. We wanted steak, but Trader Joe's closed at 6 p.m. and I did not know that was happening today. So I missed out on getting him to make some steak. I'm going to make tuna fish. This is not the ingredients. These are not the brands that I would usually use. I have to go to Target because Target was the only thing open over there. Also, if you notice my lace or anything like that, I don't glue my wigs down, so that's intentional. These are glueless wigs. I'm not going to be spraying Got to Be on it every day or every other day or 2 days. No, I'm not gonna do that. So I apologize in advance. I watched Boomerang the other day. I've never watched that movie before recent. That is a good ass movie. Like everything from the way they dressed the characters to what they were doing, the activities, like the boys were all working out together and what they were wearing, the conversations, and then the girls working together, and the marketing company that they worked in, like it was not realistic. The storylines were so realistic, and I was just like, why have I never come across this movie? Maybe because I wouldn't even be able to understand it to the capacity I understand it now, being in the stage that I am in now. His apartment, Eddie Murphy's apartment in that movie is fire. The Ray's Kitchen, like, it's a good movie to watch by yourself with somebody. It's a good movie. A very, very good movie. Like, I know the water's loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
On your left eye, versus you don't really live by. All she do is work, fuck, Uber Eats and get high. If you got it, it ain't a question. We ain't no one for guessing. No more than emotionally invested. Cause I keep getting from me. Take classes, pop off and she keep mad at me. I like the love when she's talking that shit. She gon' pack her shit up. I need to feel something.
come in second out. My son probably had like 7 to 9 points. Like,
Now, like, everybody's doing the bus, I'm gonna ask them this. Who was the toughest person you ever had to guard? Or who dogged you? Or who went at you or talk shit to you like, y'all bust you?
It is the whole next day. These got me like this. They taste so good. The Drizzlicious, the French toast bites. Yesterday, I fell asleep after we ate. We watched a podcast and I knocked out. What I wanted to do was show y'all what I got. A little bit of decorative things. Y'all know I got a couch. So I wanted to show you guys my couch that we finally got that I'm so happy about. I'm going to talk about that process though, because that process was not an easy process for the girl. I don't know about anybody else, but finding a couch that was suitable for the space and the color that was appropriate was hard. I went everywhere from Bob's Furniture to damn Design Within Reach, okay? And everywhere in between. Raymond Flanagan, Ashley's Furniture, Outlet Furniture, y'all saw the outlets. Where else did we go? Thrift stores. I went to Home Goods. I went CB2, Restoration Hardware. Restoration Hardware got some $10,000 couches. For Facebook Market I looked on. I looked everywhere you can possibly think is where I looked for a couch. And some of the prices were just outrageous. The budget that I had for the couch was not $10,000, not $7,000. I wasn't doing that. And those are the prices of the couches that I was like, okay, yeah, I like that. Like, I really have expensive taste. I've noticed that. And I don't really know how I feel about that. Like, I can randomly see something and be like, oh, this is cute. This is really nice. Pick it up. It can be a little trinket or something that should be like $2 and it's gonna be $24. And it's just like, why? Why? You know what I'm saying? We got our couch from Joybird. I randomly came across Joybird. How? I don't know. It had to be social media. I thought they were just online, but they weren't. We went to, I found a showroom. They have a few of them in the city. The one we went to was on Wooster Street. They had some nice plush couches. And then they had colors. They had an array of colors that you could choose from. I got excited because all the couches that I'm seeing, like, a couch is a staple, I feel like. And then you want a couch, you want longevity from a couch. So color-wise, you want to play it safe and get a nice neutral color. Most of the time, not all the time. This is just, I'm speaking for myself. A lot of the places that we went to had white couches that look so nice. Cream, beige, and that family of colors. Then it was gray. Then it was blue. I wanted a brown couch. Do you know how hard it is to find a brown couch? Not a camel cognac color, like the color of the chair that I sit in my boyfriend's gaming chair. Not that color. There's so many couches that color though. But I wanted a brown, chocolate brown, dark brown couch. It was so hard to find. And I think that that's a little bit ridiculous. You can go probably type in a Google search brown couch, but it's gonna be $10,000. Or it's gonna not be deep enough. Or it's gonna be too long. Or it's gonna be not an L shape. It's gonna be, I don't know, something's gonna be off about it for me to have it. So whatever, so okay. So we went to Joybird. Remember I told y'all I want earth tones. I wanted browns, blacks, metals, brassy, copper colors, chrome. So I saw these, I'm just gonna show you guys the patches of the colors that we were leaning towards, these, right? So I was like green, like earth tone green. But then one of the sales associates, she convinced me otherwise, because she's like, the color, you want the color to be with you throughout homes. I was leaning towards this green, and the material is like I don't know what material this is. Velvet, for lack of better words, I don't know. But this is Royal Forest, that's the color of this. I wanted this color. This is brown. So we're not seeing, my boyfriend wanted this color. This is Telly Garnett, and this is Mocha Mousse. It's giving a little light brown in person, I mean in the camera, but it looks like blush pink in person. So these are the colors that we were choosing between. We don't see this in a full couch. We see this on these little squares. So you have to imagine a whole couch in this color. Because I wanted my boyfriend to have a say in how he have a say in something, right? I was like, okay, we can go with this color. My issue though with this was that it was going to connect too much to the curtains, in which it does. And I wanted the couch to stand out. I wanted to bring the room, because we have white walls, I wanted to bring the room, the color down. I wanted to make it more like moody. So, but that didn't happen, and we wound up with this color. I do think that this color would have looked better, but here we are. I love the couch. Like, it is comfortable as hell. Couches are hard, couches are expensive, and you want to get good quality. I did not want to order a couch that I did not see in person. So Wayfair was out of the running. Any other website that you could think of from order a couch from was out. Because I need to see it in person. I'm an in-person person. See me in person, I'm going to look better. Like, that's really how it is. You gotta see it in person. So this is a huge room. I'm trying to decorate each space individually to make it look like it's more than one space, but also to still tie it in. I want to do a reel, so that's not the reason why I'm looking for things, but I do want to record this. Now, because of the kind of cushions the cushions the couch has, they already look like pillows, but they're not. I mean, they are pillows. They're not your traditional couch cushion. And I thought that would be an issue, but it's not really. So, okay, I went to Crate & Barrel, HomeSense, and HomeGoods. I did go to Diptyque too, because I wanted to also decorate the credenza, which would be a separate, that's gonna be a separate thing, but I'm gonna still show you guys what I got from there. But I need to get more stuff, period. I need to get more stuff for both of these areas. So we can start with, we're gonna start with this pillow that I got from Crate & Barrel. I was fiended out for this pillow. The pillow was too expensive for my liking, way too expensive. And my best friend was like, you know, you could just get an insert on Amazon. You get inserts on Amazon and just get a pillow and insert it like that. What, babe? You could turn it down. You didn't have to turn it up. So, but they didn't have any, like, I don't know what it is about the brown. Is the browns are so, like, they're so non-existent in decor. Or if it is, it's a ridiculous price. I don't know what that is. Or it is that people are leaning more towards the creams and the whites, that's just like in high demand. And that's not cool, because everybody doesn't want that. So now I gotta pay $150 for a pillow because they didn't have the color I want as an insert on Instagram. They got these silly ass colors, or the designs that they got on them are just like not what I'm looking for. I don't want loud pillows. This is like I don't know if this is suede. Yeah, it's suede. There's a suede pillow. This is the biggest pillow that I got. I love this pillow. Do you see the quality of this? Let me get out the way. Like, I love this pillow. It smells good. Like, it doesn't have that fishy smell. The next pillow I got, is it giving brown? Like a light brown? I felt like it was like the perfect match for the couch. I don't know. But it's, in person, it's giving blush pink. So I want to tone down the couch. with dark colors, but I also want to, you know, I couldn't find a lot of brown pillows. Like I searched high and motherfucking low. I went to so many stores, it was outrageous, bro. I couldn't find a set of brown pillows or anything like that. So this pillow is from Hunter. I think the people who make the rain boots, they had like a little collab or something, and they started a home decor line. I got that from HomeSense. And also I wanted texture in my pillows too. It gave dark brown, but it also gave black. And I was asking some people like, what color is this to you in the store? Like, what color do you think this is? And they were like dark brown. So I'm like, okay, yes, it's giving dark brown to me too. What I noticed about these, they have, the back of them are like this. The light is so damn bright. Oh, wait a second. Get up off me real quick. Why couldn't it be the whole pillow? But whatever. So I'm gonna put these on the couch and we're gonna see how those look. Next are books. Got some books for the entryway table over there. I got some fake books I showed y'all. And there's nothing wrong with the fake books, but I wanted a more of a sophisticated look. And I wanted encyclopedia books. So I asked my mom, because my mom and my dad had the whole alphabet full of encyclopedias in their house. But my mother said she gave them away, which is hard for me to believe, because why would you give encyclopedias away but keep all other little things? But whatever. So I was in HomeSense and I came across these books. They're smaller than the fake books, and I just like it. Like, what the fuck? Sophisticate who? Library? Museum? Yes? Please and thank you. So my mom had a black book, but they were way bigger than these books. And they had the maroon parts here, like maroon. But this gives everything that I needed to give. These have real pages. The first line of this book makes me want to read it. Pride and Prejudice. It's a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. However, little known the feelings or views of such a man. I got these books and we're going to swap out the other books and put these there, and I'm going to show y'all how that looks too. Like, it's really about the small nuances of things, like, that make a big difference. They look real, they look vintage, they look like they belong. So for the credenza, I want to decorate it. Wait a minute, we have an ottoman, right? So we don't have a coffee table. I'm going to use the ottoman as like a surface for putting drinks and stuff like that. So I found this tray in HomeSense, this wooden tray. They had one at Crate & Barrel that was like $200. This one was $40. Look how huge this is. You're gonna see everything when I do it. And I also have to spray paint it though. I don't like that color. I don't want that color. I don't want that color. I don't want that brown here. I want it like a darker brown. Not necessarily brown, maybe like a maroon. Everything else that is next is for this credenza over here. It's like a ceramic kind of, I don't know, but it's really, really heavy. I'm gonna show you what I want to do with it. We got our first of many candles from Diptyque. I want a candle from Diptyque. I already knew that when I got the credenza. I was like, yeah, quality. It is, oh, it smells so good. The candle is gonna go like this. I think this is so cute. I need to find a stand to put the candle on to raise it a little bit. It just smells so good, like, I don't know. But that's that, right? I do want to do a opening for this candle on TikTok. I want to record one for TikTok. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I want to do it. One side of the credenza is gonna have the candle and a little more decorative pieces, and the other side is going to have the books. I got this book called Summer Residencies. I was looking for, they're like coffee table books, but not for the coffee table. I was more concerned with the texture of the cover and the color of the cover. So it's gonna be like this. This is a sophisticated elegance book. Oh my gosh, Jesus Christ. Looks heavy. This is an Alexander McQueen book. More so for the colors of the bridge of the book. The bridge, is this a bridge? Is this called the bridge? I don't know. But do you see the array of colors? Like this is, oh, this is a workout. This is. More so for the array of colors I got it for. Like a brown, yellowish brown, black, brown, maroon looking color. And I'm gonna show you guys what I'm going to do with the books at a later time. That worked out my core just now. So I need to get a little bit more things for this. Oh, we did get a picture put up. I'm gonna show it to you just now. And I cannot wait until it's finished. So, all right, hold on. I'm going to I swapped these out for those candlesticks holders. I just think that looks way better as opposed to these big ass books. You see? These just look way better. Sorry, the camera's shaking. Are we all in agreement here? Good, because even if we weren't, we still are. If you can see over here that this part is carved in. The mirror is kind of covering it, but not all the way. It's not finished yet, but he had to cut into the wall to make this. So the wall was all the way out here. So this was the amount of couch that couldn't fit right here. I'm ashy. Sorry if I'm ashy. But this is the inch, the 95 inch that I could not squeeze to get it to fit in. So he cut it all the way down, and he's just gonna mold it and whatever, seal it, get the sheetrock, whatever, and finish it. I think y'all could get the gist of the couch from this angle, right? So, okay. I put this little chest thing in it for the black. I always wanted that chest board. I think that looks cute. So we're done, finally. I hope that it made sense what I'm trying to do here for now. Things are still missing, but it will come together really nice. I really like this picture. We got it from HomeGoods. My sister told me about this HomeGoods. You know, so every HomeGoods doesn't have the same. Okay, so I like to stay inside. I am a homebody. I like to decorate and make the home feel like a space you want to be. Like how people like to go on vacation, I like to stay home. And you know, the vacation feel you do get, I'd like to try to make my home feel like that. So that's what I'm leaning towards. Every Marshalls does not have the same quality things. My sister told me about this Marshalls close to 50th Street, or was it 70th Street maybe? I don't know, one of those streets. And over there is PWI. And the HomeGoods that I didn't even know there was a HomeGoods over there. So they have better things. It's kind of like you go into a HomeGoods in Jersey. It's just better than you go into a HomeGoods in New York, or you go into a HomeGoods in the South. They have way better things. This is also at HomeSense. When I went to HomeSense, I saw it. If you can see, there's like a detail. It's kind of like the color of the couch a little bit, and that's how I was like, oh, okay. This kind of that goes with the couch. And my sister was like, you better have a big brown painting and some greenery in the back or something to bring it down, to tone it down from the color of the couch and the curtains. They're just such big objects of light colors and then the walls. I just thought I would let you guys know how much, like how important this is to me, and this is why I talk about it in detail like that. I'm passionate about it. How people are passionate about their clothes or their hair or their skincare or whatever. This is my passion. So yeah, I hope you guys understand. Like, it's not like I'm trying to put these things on such a high pedestal, because I don't put materials on a high pedestal at all. Girl, I thrift, right? I don't even spend money on things like that. So, and I see people say, oh, their channels are like shopping channels and stuff like that. And this is like the modernized version of a shopping channel. Girls' YouTube channels or guys' YouTube channels. But my whole thing is not to focus on you spending money. It's just to focus on finding joy outside of spending money. Like, even though, like, you know, in order to live, you do have to have some type of income. But social media can make it so that you feel like you're missing out on so much if you're not making a big quadrillion dollars. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the case. You can find little joys, little gems, and things that are sacred to you that are not monetized. If you get my gist. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to spend this to gain this type of happiness. You don't. The happiness comes from within, and that's why I started out with like my faith and explaining like how important it is to have a relationship with who you believe in, because the joy really comes from inside. Okay, so yeah, that's really it. I hope you get the gist of what I'm saying. Even if I didn't make like 100% sense, girl, I'm not a college professor. I am Shanice. So I hope you get it, and I will see you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you feel compelled to. I never want to force people to do that either. That's not really my thing. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey y'all, so one more thing I forgot to ask. The picture is centered to the wall, right? Don't mind the mess on the couch. I'm about to start working. So my boyfriend and his friend hung up the picture, and they asked, you know, where you want to place it. I said center the wall, center up and down, center left, right. But I forgot that the couch is not centered. So does it look off, or should the picture be centered above the couch? And then that wall would just be, you know, white, plain, whatever. Tell me what you think. Those are going to go away once I get new ones. Okay.